I'd like to welcome everyone to At Home with Glenda, and I'm Glenda. Today I thought I had posted a video on putting a zipper into the back side of the pillow, but I had not. The video I made, you seen more of my hands than you seen of what I was doing. So today I'm going to hold the camera and try to talk about what I do when I put in a zipper into a pillow cover. Now I've taken the bottom section of the pillow that I'm going to sew to the zipper. I have turned under I think that's a half inch. I've folded under and pressed a half inch of a material. On the top portion of the back, I've folded and I have pressed a 3/4 of an inch to the back on there. Now this is the type of zipper I'm using. It is a 22 inch, let's see if we can get that to zoom, polyester. Luckily, believe it or not, I didn't even have, or did I have the material? I think I had the material with me. Well, I did when I picked up the zippers and the cording and all. And your selection when you go to get zippers sometimes will match your material, sometimes it won't. Now I do have the very tip pinned. That's just to keep my zipper, since I am doing this one-handed right now. I'm doing this to pin it so that my zipper would not fall on the floor. I do have my presser foot. Make sure that when you put each sewing machine has its own individual zipper foot. I'm so sorry. Each machine has its own zipper foot. Make sure that when you put it in, that it will not press and hit the needle will not hit the zipper foot, because it can break your needle along with breaking the zipper foot. Now I'm going to line this up, trying to do it one-handed, because if I put it in the tripod, it's going to show everything backwards to you, and I'd really rather you not see things on this as backwards. I'm not sure how. Anyway, we're going to do something. Let's look and see if I can one-handedly get the needle started, because I am on my older sewing machine today, because I do find that certain things I've used for so long till it's hard to go back and retrain myself to use on a newer machine. I've already got my machine threaded to the color of thread that will match the material. You can see when you're trying to figure out what thread I need, you lay your thread on top of your material. If it all but disappears in your material, that's the color you want. Fortunately, I have a thread stash. I hardly ever buy thread anymore. I've just, over the years, I've accumulated thread various places, and from various reasons, I have plenty of thread. Let's see, this is not zooming. It's showing. So I will continue sewing this, and I will show you the finished once I get finished and start to add the top section over on the other side. So I'll be back with you in a moment. Now I finished sewing the one side of material to the zipper. I do want to bring out to the point that the zipper is too long. So what I'm going to have to do is cut off the zipper on this end. When I do, I'm going to definitely stitch across this here, being a plastic zipper, which is one thing you can sew across a plastic zipper. I don't think I would recommend sewing across a metal zipper, but you can sew across a plastic zipper, and that would be all right. Now, when I cut that off, I'll catch that. Now, one thing to be sure is when you cut off the top of the zipper, which I will, make sure the tab of the zipper, which I can't do one-handed. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. Make sure the tab of the zipper is down inside where your pillowcase is going to be. Because once you cut this off and you've got that little metal tab up here, I don't know if you can get the zipper back on. Now, I've heard that you can, but I don't want to try struggling with getting this little tab back on a closed zipper once it's done been cut off and hanging loose. So I've got to make sure that when I do cut this off, once I get this piece sewed on to the zipper, that I will make sure that the zipper tab is in the position. Let me see if I can get this zipper closed now. Now that I've got it open. And okay, there we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take this material, pull the camera back so you don't see the back of my hand. Okay, I'm going to set this material about like that. Put it under the zipper foot, and I have moved my zipper foot to the other side of the needle because I'm going to be sewing on that side of the zipper. So let's see if I can, well, I can't, don't think, maybe. Anyway, that's going to be close. And then what I will do is start sewing. Make sure that I'm going to make sure I cover that zipper and the seam, because I've got the seam thread there. I want to make sure I cover both because I want to have it dressy on the back. So what I'm going to do is I will finish sewing down this, and I'll bring you back and show you when I cut the zipper off. Let's see that we can do that, do it right. Be back with you. Well, I have the zipper in now. I have already, on the back end, I've already tacked. You can see where there's several, I went back and forth several times and stitched. And then I have, here's the piece that I cut off of the end of the zipper. Like I say, the zipper tab will not be able to come through. Now on the top front where the main zipper is, here is the zipper tab. I have sewed through there. There's my back stitching. Now what I will do is go ahead and cut this end off. It's a little tough going through that plastic, but got that end cut off too. Now I can open the zipper. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this back, and I will cut it completely to size. It is the correct width. Now I'm going to make sure I've got it cut it to the correct length, and then I will take the front and I will add the gold cording to it. So that'll be another video. It is a different cording than the other pillow that I put on the other cording that I put on the other pillow. So it's going to be a little different. I'll just have to work through it. Look, y'all have a great day. I hope this has been a little instructional on how to put a zipper into the back. Now I'll take this and press it. It will press down. And once you get it, I trim threads also. But once you get it pressed down, it'll look very nice on the back of a pillow. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.